There she is. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Look at all those froggies. There she is. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Look at all those froggies. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I was messaging to let you know that I was live. That's what I've been doing. And then I was coming to here to see if you were here. And then I had to leave the party because after you left, I was still downloading the update. So, but then after I started this, I had to, that way I can be heard in here. They made so many fucking changes since the last time I played. It is so freaking confusing now. Swift cast. Alright, just for now I'm gonna put Swift cast. I have no idea what things they fucking got rid of. Oh man. Look at this. They still haven't corrected the goddamn... Look how friggin' small that friggin' writing is. There's no way to enlarge that. They just totally... I can barely read that. Wow. Okay. Alright, so I still got my bounties. Alright. Months ago. I'm talking months ago. But I've still been subscribed though, so I still get rewards every so often. They you reach a certain point in your subscription, you get rewards, which I already got. I got three in-game letters I gotta go check out. There's the rewards from the pre-order for the expansion, and plus the regular collector's edition, and probably for subscription. So I gotta go check those out. Okay. Now I saved a link. There's a link. I'm gonna check it out. Someone says that there's a somewhat of a fix for this here, the font. for enlarging it. Let me check that out right now. L1 and R3. Look how small that writing is. It's fucking ridiculous. I can't get the mouse option for some reason. It doesn't matter. I gotta figure it out somehow though. Oh, go to System Configuration. Display change user interface. Okay, that's ridiculously large. So now it says to go down 1. There we go. Much better. So you had to make it larger and then smaller, and that fixes it. There we go. Now let's see when I talk. Alright, yeah, that's much better. Okay. Jesus. Alright, so it's, let me see. I don't think they have anything to sell anymore. What was the last thing they sold? Back in April. Oh, so it wasn't that long ago. Okay, so he doesn't have anything to sell. Alright, let me go find the Moogle. I gotta go check. I forgot where everything is. Alright, so that link was a lot of help. Holy shit. It was that update, the update to coincide with this expansion last month. That's when I noticed the change. in the font and everything, and I thought it was something just with me, but then there was other people like writing in forums about it. So yeah, and there really wasn't a definitive fix for it, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. But that link had mentioned something about using the virtual mouse, but then I just now read further, and then that's when I just did the thing in the system configuration basically, and that just brought everything back to normal. So, but yeah, it had something to do with the update. It just Alright, let me go find... I forgot where... Man, I forgot where everything freaking is. I know where to go. But yeah, with all the quests that you do, yeah, there's also cutscenes. Even simple quests will have a couple of cutscenes. So yeah, like the main story ones, the characters talk, and then it goes to a regular cutscene where basically it's just a chat bubble, but there's lots and lots of dialogue. And that's why I don't usually stream this. So I'm only streaming it now because you're charging a controller, and this is only going to be for like about maybe half an hour or whatever. But yeah, a normal, like when I usually play, I wouldn't stream it just because of how boring it'll probably be, because I don't skip the dialogue. You know, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls is one thing because it's not a lot of dialogue. But a game like this, it's very story-driven, very extremely story-driven. So, I mean, it would turn away a lot of viewers. People do stream it, though. You know, because they do, like, the raids and the battles and everything. I haven't started any of those. You know, I just still do, like, regular stuff. But, I mean, it wouldn't be as exciting as if I was playing Skyrim or Elder Scrolls or GTA. You know, but yeah, if you want to see it more often, I could do that, of course. Just for you, absolutely, yeah. Alright, let's see which minion. I will choose... Which one do I usually use? Oh, I usually use Odin. Yeah, the wind-up Odin. And what else? Okay. Yeah, I'll use the wind-up Odin. So like now, now you see... Now remember, Elder Scrolls, you got pets. So in this game, they're called minions. And there are many, many, many to collect. So now you look, and you see like the little follower right there. But at least it'll say the name of it, and then all right. Where the hell is the Moogle? Okay, there he is. All right, let's see the rewards that I got. I know there's at least two minions I know I got. . 'Cause 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 ' Okay, so what's this? Oh, outfits. Okay. Alright, I gotta check to make sure. Oh crap. Okay, so the chicken knife, soldier horn. Oh, this for the new mount. Oh yeah, okay. And what's this? Oh, and the minion. Right. And what's this? Oh, okay, this was the pre-order. Okay, this was the pre-order. The earrings and the red mage minion. Okay. Alright, let me check my inventory to make sure I got space for the outfits. 22, 23, 21. Okay. So I got plenty of room for the outfit. Alright, so this outfit, alright, so this was the subscription reward, basically. Oh, I'm an idiot. I deleted that letter. I didn't even see how long I was, it said on there how long I was subscribed for. This one, it was for 1,080 days being subscribed. I think 1,500, when I just came into the game, I think it said 1,500 days subscribed. And then this one was 960 days subscribed. And then 840. Alright. Alright, so let's check out the minions. Alright, so the wind-up red mage. Okay, now I can summon him. And Bart. And the new mount. Perfect. Alright, so now I said that I had some bounties to do. Mock builds. Have I killed any of them yet? No. Alright, so we'll go after this dude. Southern Thanolin. Alright. forgot where the airship is. I forgot a lot of shit. Oh yeah, airship landing. Here we go. Or maybe you can tell your viewers. Oh, true. Yeah, maybe some of them would like to see it. That's true. And I got 850,569 gil, which is actually gold. I forgot I had that much. That is quite a lot. Alright, so this ruby carbuncle. I think that's the one that's a tank. Let me check this one. Which one is this one? Oh, that's the glue. Oh, okay, that's right, that's right. And this one is Ifrit. Yeah, the Ifrit Eggy. Okay, now I remember. Okay, so we'll stick with the ruby carbuncle. And this is the way out. Okay. Alright, let's check out the new mount I got. Or actually, I gotta wait till I get outside the city. Can't use mounts in this city. Let me see the new... Where's... Butts? Let's see... Alright, so this is... Oh, it looks cool. He's riding a chocobo. And then he gets off the chocobo. Ah, cool. Alright, and then the other one is the red mage. Cool. Alright. I'll switch back to my Odin. Get you a better look at the Odin one. Alright, so... Oh, so this is the map I was telling you about, see? And then you can just get rid of it right away, so... It's... See, like, it's... You can make it transparent, and it doesn't really take up that much of the screen, especially when you need to go someplace, and then you got it solid when you need to look around. But then even in the upper right, you got the compass map, and yet Elder Scrolls doesn't even have anything like that even. But in Elder Scrolls, you got to keep pressing the touchpad to bring up a map. When this, you you press square, you got it, and then it's just, and then you can get rid of it basically. So much easier, and plus it's there while you're moving. In Elder Scrolls, you gotta stop and look at it, you know, and then put it away, At least this, you know, it's transparent while you're moving around and you see where you're going. And then you can have it solid if you want. And you press square again and it's gone. So, yeah. Alright, so the creature I'm going for is in southern. I think central can lead to, I think central could lead to the south. I forget. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they need something like that. They can easily, ZeniMax can easily incorporate something like that. Anytime they do a patch, they can easily design, you know, something that's not going to take up the whole screen. You know, I mean, it doesn't have to be as large. And even this, I think, what was it, L1 and R3? I forgot how to bring up the, you can get the virtual mouse. I forgot how to do it. But yeah, you can, if I remembered how to get the virtual mouse, you can drag it to the corner of this map and make it smaller or even a little bit larger. So it doesn't have to be that big. And then you could go into the system configuration and you can control the transparency of when you start moving and how transparent it is on the screen while you're moving. And you can control that too if you want it to stay while you're on the move, or if it disappears. You got a lot of control over things like that in the system configuration. But if they don't want to do a map like that, the one that's in the top corner of the screen like that, they can easily incorporate something like that. And then, you know, you can push a button on the side of it so that you can make it larger and bigger. And if you want to put a waypoint, you know. So yeah, they could easily do that. Alright, so I got to go to the south right there. And where am I again? I'm right here. Okay. And let's look for my new mount. I got to add it to the hotbar. That's right. Where do I have my mounts again? Alright, so I'll be putting it on right there. Okay. I'll add it to that spot right there. Where is my mount guide though? Tell me I didn't put... Ah, shit. I thought I had the thing for the mount guide. I guess not. I don't know why I never did. It's a sea dragon. Oh, that's so awesome. And it can fly. Oh, it's one of the flying ones. But there's actually quests. You gotta... It's, basically the areas where you can fly. When you do quests, you unlock pieces of current. And once you find all of the air currents, then your mounts are able to fly in that area, which is pretty cool. So some areas your mounts can fly, and some areas they can't, basically. But even the ones that even the ones that are flyable, you can still use it even if it can't fly, basically. So like right now it's just gliding. But then in an area where it can fly, you'll be high up in the sky basically, which is really, really cool. And it looks cool with the ones that actually, you know, like have wings. Really awesome. Alright, that's a really cool looking mount. Wow. Alright, so I gotta head to the south. Okay. Let me show you some of my other ones. I got the an airship. A witch's broom. Which was one of the Halloween events they did. You got that mount. The Griffin, which looks really cool when he's flying. Love this one. There is a dragon one I haven't got yet because I got to complete the quest, but there is an actual dragon mount. Eventually I'll probably get that one. Then there's this little beady eye dude. And this, we first saw this in Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo. The Magitech armor. And it actually plays the music from Final Fantasy VI as you ride it. It plays the song from the beginning of the game. Yeah, ESO definitely needs flying mounts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, and then I got the Behemoth. This dude is freaking cool. I got a horse. And he's pretty fast. And this is another one of my favorites, the Whirl. And of course, Sleipnir. Odin's horse. Well, minus the 2 extra legs, but still. This is an awesome horse. I think slightly more awesome than the horse in Skyrim. I mean, Shadowmere is pretty awesome, but this is a pretty awesome horse. The Whirl, yeah, if you wanted that, you would have to pay, you would have to upgrade to the collector's edition, basically. So when I first got the game, it was just a regular, and then when I found out about that Whirl mount, you know, that cat, I actually upgraded for about $19, so I was able to get that mount. Yeah. The rest of these are unlocks. like those two horses, Sleipnir and that other one. There's bosses that you fight, and but it's they're on the extreme difficulty level, but you get a good group of people, and you can beat those bosses, and it's random drops. So usually the group that you're with, everybody will agree that you take turns. Everybody will decide who's going to get it first when it drops, and then next and next and then next, and it's usually pretty civil. And so basically that, and the reason why you do that is because that group sticks around until everybody was able to get that mount, basically, or whatever specific weapon. There's key armor drops, gear, weapons. So each boss like that, there's specific drops, but they're not only they're random, but they're also random for each person's class. Like there'll be a weapon for the Arcanist or Summoner, or for the Warrior, basically. So you get a group that will stick around until everybody gets their turn at getting the mount or whatever piece of armor they want, or the weapon, basically. And people are pretty cool about that. So that's how I managed to get that horse. The Sleipnir one, I think that one is just an order. I think everybody gets that one when you beat the Odin boss. But yeah, so each type of them has a specific horse. There's still a few more horses to get, but yeah, the only one really that you had to pay for was if you wanted the Koa, the leopard, basically. And basically all you had to do was upgrade to the collector's edition. And I think it was only like about $19 to upgrade to collector's edition. And then there's some there's actually one I can get in there's the Mog Station that has the collectibles. Like if there was a holiday event and there was maybe a minion to collect and you missed out on it, a year later they'll put that in the item shop, and then you pay a couple bucks for the minion. And there's also a mount in there that I want to get. I think it's like $12. It's not that much. So I mean, there's things that you pay for, but if you're going to use it and you play the game a lot, it's worth it. So, but yeah, I mean, there's stuff to pay for, but again, most of the stuff is actually unlockable. So I mean, but there's events that if you miss those events, then eventually those things will end up in the shop, and then you can just buy them in the shop. Especially the minions, because there's in-game achievements for collecting all the minions and stuff like that. So I keep hitting the touchpad for the map. I'm used to Elder Scrolls. Alright, so I'm supposed to be going south. Alright, so once I get to the south, I'll show you some of the combat. And this character I'm using now is the Summoner. I've got like one of, not all of the classes, but the main classes that I wanted to use. So that's a Summoner. I got the crafting, like the fisherman. I got the carpenter, blacksmith. Alright, so but the other classes, I got the Summoner, Machinist, Warrior. Warrior's a tank. And also I got the Botanist, Culinarian. And then the Miner. Now I have a couple of the Warriors slotted because I got different outfits for them, basically. But and what else? I know I got other. I know I got the Black Mage. Oh yeah, so I got the Bard, which is the Archer, the Black Mage, and again, the Warrior. Alright, now, who am I looking for? Oh, there's Zaharic Pugilist. Alright, so I gotta go to Zaharic. Alright. So... that's Xanarak. Zaharic, where was that again? Ah, yes, that way. Okay. Where am I again? I'm right here. Alright, so... and then you got these things that are called Fates. But it actually has a meaning, and I forgot what it means, but you know, the F-A-T-E. But it's, some of them are, you need a group, and some you can do solo. But they keep respawning, and basically, you know, you can level up to get gold. But in Final Fantasy it's called Gil. But basically it's gold. But and then sometimes there's drops. And they're all level specific. Like that one's level 48, that one's level 45, 46. There are some that are lower level. So like, depending on the level of your character, you know, you're not going to go, so like that one's level 31. So like, the higher ones, obviously you don't go to those. And then some of them, I said, they're bosses. And some are just, you know, ordinary regular ones. Alright, so now I have to head here. So, and then also there's a time limit. So like this one, there's 21 seconds, basically. And that one just recently popped up. I think they last like 14 or 15 minutes, basically, these things. Alright, but let me show you some of the summoner. You can lock on to the character also as you move around. Alright, that was an easy enemy to kill, basically. Right. See now unlike Elder Scrolls where you can actually use your weapon like in Skyrim, in this one it's all button press. You know, you don't have free range with a weapon, basically. It's all, you know, all the skills basically, you put them on the hotbar. And you have, you know, you switch between your, you know, all the skills that you're able to use with that character. Now, while I was away from this game, they made changes to some of the skills you can use, because like you can share between, you know, from a different class, and now they changed it. It's too confusing to even explain it. It's like, but yeah, it's like I'm the summoner, but I was using a skill that only, you know, like maybe, you know, a different class was able to use. So now they made a change where you can still use it. Now I got to go through each of my characters, you know, each of the classes, and, you know, take those skills off of the hotbar because they can't be used, and you got to do it through what's called roll, basically. They did some kind of freaking ass backwards confusing thing for some reason, I don't know why. But I was away from the game for so long, I have no idea what other changes they made. And oops. I keep hitting the freaking touchpad. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, see now it disappeared. So, I think I got time to make it to this one. There's like 9 minutes. Yeah. And there's so many things to be done. Yeah, very, very confused. I mean, I've been away from this game for that long, and the game is so in depth that, yeah, the fact that I'm confused and I forgot so much of, you know, yeah, because I've been on Skyrim and then Elder Scrolls. I mean, like, I keep pressing the touchpad trying to bring up the map, because I'm that used to Elder Scrolls bringing up the map. Ah, the time ran out on it. Okay. I could make it to that one. So there's like many side quests. There's dailies, like crafting stuff or, you know, killing enemies. There's things called, you know, duties, and all those things, you know, nobody else can interfere with. You know, it's not like in Elder Scrolls where somebody will come up and, you know, like kill something that you're in the middle of killing. You know, especially like these like dungeons, when you're with a group, it's those 4 characters that you're with, and that's it, basically. And all dungeons basically are, you know, you do with a group of people. It's that way. Okay. Ah, suffered fall damage. Now this one is, it's level 46. I'm level 54. So basically, to do it, you got to hit the thing that says here level sync, and it drops your level down to about, you know, to about that level, so that you're able to take part in it. And now who's the enemy? Ah, yes, it's that big turtle thing right there. Okay. So now you press X to highlight them, and then you just start your attack, basically. You press L3 so you can move around, but stay focused on them. And just like Elder Scrolls, you got to avoid the enemy's AoE, you know, the area of attack. Some moves you can move while you're doing them. You know, like when you're, you know, depending on your class, you know, or some things you got to stay stood still, basically. And he's almost dead. Somebody was there helping out. It's like this sort of thing, you know, people can join in. You know, these things can become group things. Because then there's some of these that are actually bosses, and you need like a shitload of people. And some of them that have good drops, you'll see like a huge group like waiting around for that one you know, fate to show up. Because then some of them drop minions, basically. Alright, so I still gotta head to Zaharik, and there's a few of those on the way. So that's pretty cool. And then you know, you can craft weapons, you can craft gear. And just like with Elder Scrolls, the higher your crafter class, the better the gear you can make. Alright, these guys might attack, I'm not sure. I'm level 54, so we'll see. Yep, they're attacking. Okay, so yeah, so you can scroll between enemies with L1 and R1 while you got your skills highlighted, and you pick an enemy, and then you could start your attack as long as you're close enough. Alright, so now I got 2 enemies coming after me. So now I can switch between those 2. Alright, there's 43 seconds left in this fate, so I don't think I'll be completing it. I don't think I could kill enough of them. But you still get rewarded for the progress that you made, you know, in the amount of time that you participated in it. I might even still get a gold rating. Okay, so yeah, I did get gold, and then plus experience points and storm shields, which you could use for gear, weapons. Where did my carbuncle go? Did he get killed? He must have got killed. Alright, so even in this game, the sorcerer type class is really fun to play. This is what's called the summoner, but it starts out as an arcanist, and then it becomes the summoner. Alright, so now I gotta head there. And the enemy, what is it called again? Okay, so I gotta kill 3 Zaharic pugilists. Okay. And anything else in Southern Thanalan? Yes, there's actually a boss. Flamecrest Afaj Ko. Alright. So that's gonna be one of those boss fates that I was telling you about, but not one of the group kind. Just, you know, it's an ordinary one that for the most part you can solo it, basically. And then there's the elite. Oh shit, Albin the Ashen. He's in this area also, so I'll look for him after. Alright, so I gotta look for pugilist. So that's a Zaharic archer. That one's a thaumaturge, which is basically like a black mage sorcerer. And now, okay, so now you see that dude's got a thing on top of his head, on top of his name. That lets you know that that's the one that you're looking for. Let's see if I can highlight him. You see like that little icon there. That lets you know that he's a target, that because he's this dude. So that lets you know that he's one, you know, that you're looking for. Alright, so that's one down. So now I just need to kill 2 more of those kind. And they could be all over anywhere in this area. That one's a lancer. Ah, there's it just now showed up. Look at that. See if I could show you somewhat what my character looks like. Let me see if I can get you a, after I do this, I'll switch my class, give you a good look at what she looks like. Took me a really long time to create her. I mean to make her. Because unlike Elder Scrolls, this game, you know, there's a lot more customizing options to create a character. And, you know, if you're not too picky about the character you're creating, it shouldn't take too long. Maybe like about 5 more minutes more than it would take to make an Elder Scrolls character. Because to make an Elder Scrolls character, you remember, it doesn't really take that long. It's got the key-specific customizing options and then that's it. But in this one, you can really fine-tune the details, and there's a lot. So to create her, it took me, at least, 40, 45 minutes, 50 minutes or so, because I wanted to get her just right. So it took longer than it normally should to make a Final Fantasy character. I mean, but for anybody that wants to really fine-tune their character, it'll take that long. But otherwise, if you're not really that picky about the character you're creating, you do the basic. You can have the thing. Even like in Elder Scrolls, you can have it. What's it called? Like the default, or it can do it automatically for you. But even if you're gonna customize it, if you just want it just basic, it won't take you that long. I would say 5-10 minutes. But if you really want to really make the character look good, and you want it to be perfect, it's gonna take you 25, 30, 40 minutes. But her, it took at least 50 minutes, because I wanted to get every detail just right. And basically because I created that way because she's eye candy, obviously. Which is why I chose the Mikyote race, which is, in Elder Scrolls, the cat people are called Khajiit. In this, they're called Mikyote, but they don't. The only thing that's cat-like about them is the ears and the tails. So they're basically like the anime feline, characters, basically. So let me switch to a class where you can get a better look at her. I think my bard. Yeah, let me switch to the bard. Yeah, and that's her little tail right there. You can actually you can pick how long or short you want their tails, basically. Alright, now you see those skills right there that got the red line. Because the changes that they made, you can't use those anymore, so I have to delete those from the hotbar. And then I gotta find those skills in the new section where you're able to use them. Because in this game you're able to cross like some classes are able to use some of the skills from other classes, basically. But with the last, with that last update, they made that change now, because now it's under a different section, and that's what's going to take so much time now. That I got to go through each of my classes and see the skills that I can no longer use, and then go into that other section and see which ones are available and which ones I'm not able to use anymore. It's going to be a pain in the ass, because a lot of them I was using, and they were very beneficial to that class, and that's going to take so much freaking time. And now there's something new here. Song gauge unlocked. What's that? Singing Mage's Ballad will display the action's corresponding song gauge, indicating the effect's time remaining. If the repertoire effect is triggered while Mage's Ballad is being sung, the recast times for Blood Letter and Reign of Death are reset. Singing Armies pay on will display. Oh shit, something new. it actually shows the song gauge for the bard. That's actually really freaking cool. Alright, let me go back to my summoner. There's got to be a day where I got to go into this and go through each class and redo the skills on the hotbar and check to see which skills I can use and no longer use. Oh, look, Froggy. Not to you, yeah. Well, no, obviously not, of course. Oh, see, I gotta, alright. That mission thing up there in the top left, I gotta see if I can move that down or move it across the other side of the screen. Cause now I just realized the summon thing is right on top of that. It's like, what's the point of having the quest thing on that side? That's something I'll have to take the time to see if I can change that. But that'll be another time. Oh shit. Oh crap. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Yeah. And this skill right here, Physic, that's what you use to heal yourself. Basically, that's your healing spell. At least they didn't take that one away. Because that one is from... That's the other... That's one of the healing classes. But the summoner is actually able to use that. So... But they took away a couple of the other skills that you were able to use from another class. But it's actually... So roll is where you can find some of the skills that they took away, and then you just find them, and now they're level specific now, basically. But I gotta go through some of these and see which ones I actually want to use and which ones I'm not going to use. I mean, some of these are pretty good, but for now I'm just gonna stick with the Swift cast. I know Drain is going to be good. Yeah, because that actually turns into HP. So actually, I'll put that on. Let me get drain. Break. Alright, that deals damage. Reduces enmity generation. Erase. Am I getting attacked? Yeah. No. Oh, my freaking carbuncle is... Look at this. See, just like the Daedras, you summon Daedras in Elder Scrolls, they start fights. My summoner... My summoned companion there just got into a fight. Why? I don't know. Troublemaker. Alright, so let's go over here, out of the way. Oh, so I could pick two more. I think I used to use a pocket testasis. I don't remember. Alright, yeah, take your time. I'll still be here, of course. Alright, wait, I don't even have to be here in this spot anymore because I killed... Yeah, I killed all the pugilists. So who else is left in southern Thanon? Ah, yes. The Flame Crest, the Faj Ko. Alright, so we'll go look for him. Oh, he's actually here. Shit, that might even be him. Oh crap. That might be him. No. Alright, so I gotta look up the location that pops up somewhere in this area. Okay, so it's... Alright, so the name of the fate is he's a fire starter. Okay. Okay, he's a fire starter. But it shows up somewhere in this area. I guess we'll wait for it to pop up. There's no telling how much longer there is till it pops up, but... So we'll stick around here. Ah, welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, so aside from that dude, there's also, in this area, this guy. He could be anywhere in this whole entire area. And that's where I start Googling his different locations and then actually traveling just to look for him. I know some of his key spawn locations, so it won't be too hard to find him. I don't usually have a hard time tracking those type of, you know, the elite marks. I mean, his... You know what? I don't know when this fate is gonna pop that I need right now, so... I'm actually gonna head over and see if I can find that dude. Because I know some of his locations. Oh man, I'm screwed. Oh no, not really. Ow. Where the hell did I go? Let's make sure. Okay, it's not there. Okay. So yeah, one of his locations is usually around this area. Yeah, somewhere here. Would be nice if he actually is, but no, he's not. Yeah, usually like around, right there along the edge of the rocks. That's one of his spawn locations. I think another one might actually be... Oh shit, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright, 1, I needed a beer. 2, I just had to kill 1,000 Lega. Saw that motherfucker through the corner of my eye. Thought he was fucking slick. Crawling up the wall like he freaking belongs there. Alright, so... No, okay, so no, it's not hard to kill in the game. It depends on what you're fighting, what your level is, and what the level of the thing you're trying to kill is. So no, I mean, it's a matter of like alternating between your skills. Like there are some skills where, you know, like you alternate between them. Like some skill sets have an order of rotation to use. You don't just use you don't just push a button for a skill. Some of them work better where you use them in a rotation order. You know, like especially like the black mage and all that. You know, they have skills that work better when you have a specific rotation for them and not just using them in any order. You know, I got a bad habit of just, you know, using the skills. I haven't gotten the hang of, you know, using a specific rotation, especially for the summoner. You know, sometimes when you're doing a dungeon, people will tell you, you know, they'll help you and they'll say, you know, listen, you know, it would be best if you rotated your skills this way, blah, 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 you know. And then you do that and you see that, oh yeah, you know, it actually does, you know, work better doing that. So the community in this game is really, really good. They'll help you out, you know, and especially if you're a new tank, You know, you got some people that'll be a prick and they'll just like back out. They'll rage quit the dungeon, or you'll have some people say, you know, they'll help you out as being a tank. You know, but basically being a tank is you watch what tanks do, and then eventually you learn about it, and then you do it. So it took a while for me to start tanking, because I thought I was never gonna do it, and for a while I didn't want to, and then once I started tanking, it became really fun. But one thing was that when I did tank for the first time, it actually made me a better DPS, because I knew what tanks go through, and I know how much of a hard time some DPSs, you know, how much of a hard time they give a lot of the tanks. So yeah, because they make tanking very difficult. There are people who DPS that just don't know what the hell they're doing. But yeah, but tanking isn't that difficult as long as you know exactly what to do, and don't lose control of the mobs basically, and don't pull too many. But on the flip side, you got some people that'll say, yeah, you know, grab all the mobs, you know, and you got some people that like that. So, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell which people like, you know, want it like that, or some will be like, why are you pulling so many mobs? You got some that say, pull more mobs. It, you know, but for the most part, you know, tanking isn't, it's not such a scary thing, you know, once you get the hang of it, you know. It becomes really, really fun to do. Alright, so I think one of this guy's spawn locations is somewhere this way, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere, yeah, somewhere near that opening to that path. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I fought this person and found him in so many different locations, so many times. I don't even need to hit the Google to find him, because if he's not, no, yeah, so he's not here. The other location was where I first, why am I jumping? Where I first came through. I think I came through from up here, yeah. And he's usually somewhere around this area. Hey Finn, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Oh, did your controller finally charge, or do you want to keep watching this? No, it wasn't a spider. It was a thousand legger. It's a type of centipede, basically. And they're very common in this type of summer heat, basically. But it's definitely the second one that I killed tonight, so. Oh shit, I need that fate. Alright, I gotta get back there now. And in fact, I'm gonna take a shortcut. Yeah, not too bad. How you doing? I've been playing Elder Scrolls with Brittany a lot. It's not charging? Oh shit. It's, yeah, you know what it is? It's definitely the cord. I had that problem with my with a cord for my PlayStation 3 controller, and I had to alternate between. I actually had to get different cords. Yeah, I've had that same problem. So yeah, it's not your controller, it's definitely the cord. So you gotta hold it in a certain position so that it does charge. So it's gonna take longer than it should then, yeah. So. You guys got pulled over? Holy shit. Oh man, well I mean it's good that you're working, so that's not bad. Yeah, yes, yeah, definitely, yeah. Especially for the Slurpees. Alright, yeah, I can definitely beat it in that amount of time. 9, by the time I get there, there'll still be like a good 8 minutes and something. I should have been paying more attention. Yeah, see, that's the best thing about 7-Elevens is that they're 24 hours. Now, there's something I found out that I learned a couple weeks ago. 7-Eleven has been around since before I was born, or maybe like around the same time. But there was a movie, I forgot what movie I was watching, and it was from the 70s, and there was a 7-Eleven in the background. And I never knew 7-Elevens go back that far. I never ever knew. I forgot what movie it was though. Might have been one of those, might have been a Clint Eastwood movie or something, but it was from, I think the movie was from 76. If not a few years earlier. But the funniest thing was seeing the 7-Eleven right there. Alright, here goes. Let's get this sumbitch. Yeah, he's not so tough. Well, I mean, they got me down to level 51, so I mean I am 3 levels ahead of him. So of course he's going to be easy. Alright, so that was that. So now who am I after? Alright, so I think let's try, I still gotta find Albin the Ashen, that's right. So I gotta make my way back to the beginning area where I came through. Because he's usually somewhere. I know, but because I'm probably going to definitely have to hit up Google for his different spawn locations and travel to each of them. 1927? Holy shit! $1927. Holy shit! Who would have thought? What was that you just typed? What? Is that your autocorrect, Britt? Because I have no idea what you just typed. She was trying to type something. Tote M to 7. What the hell is that? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I got myself turned around. The chain's name was changed from Tote M. Oh, I see what you mean. All you did was yeah, see, you didn't you didn't explain that in that first message you put there. You just put Totem to 7-Eleven without us being able to understand what in the hell you were talking. Oh, I see. That's why, yeah, from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oh, okay. Now they're 24 hours. Yes, that is a bad habit, yeah. Or how about when you're telling me something and you give me the end first and the beginning in the middle and the middle in the beginning of what you said. Oh yeah, that's cool to think about. Yeah, somewhere it's still called Totem, you know. But I wonder how they came up with the name Totem until they changed it to 7-Eleven. That would be interesting to find out why it was actually called Totem. But yeah, so that's why it was 7-Eleven, because they were open from 7 to 11. That I never knew. Alright, so yeah, so sometimes he shows up on top of the rock up there, but obviously he's not here now. But that's one of his more frequent spawn locations, but not this time. So I'm gonna have to Google his different spawn locations and then get to them, because I don't want to have to come back to this region. So definitely gonna want to find them. I knew you heard it. Alright, so they got 2 locations over here, but there's usually more. Nobody put comments. See, sometimes there'll be... I gotta find the other link. There are people that will comment each of his different spawn locations. This link only has 2 of them. But maybe it's 2 that I haven't been to yet. What is it? Alright, so 1810 and 2130. Alright. So... 18. What the hell? Oh, there we go. 18. What did I say? 1810? Alright. 18. Okay, so yeah, I haven't been to that spot. So Broken Water. Right, so we're going all the way up north. Watch it be that. Watch him be in that spot. That'd be great. and then we'll try the other location that they put. Now the other great thing is that we could always find him on the way to a supposed location. That sometimes happens, and that's always very convenient. But alright, so I said the other one was 21:30. Alright, let me go back into the stream. System of a Down. I haven't listened to them in a long time. I think the first time that I heard them in a long time was when that movie came out, the Pets, and in the trailer. Because I don't know if it's actually, because I didn't see it, so I don't know if they actually, but the person puts the radio on. I mean, the person leaves, and then the dog puts on, and then they're headbanging to the song from System of a Down. It's really funny. And then somebody on YouTube, they actually edited that scene in the movie, and they played the whole song and edited that scene in that cartoon with the dogs bouncing around and banging their heads to System of a Down. It's really funny. Britt, are you talking about this game? Yeah, it's subscription. Yep. Yeah. But I mean, what you could do is you'll be new, you could play free for 30 days, and then you know, not have to ever play again. And if you do like it, you know, they have different denominations for the subscription, basically. You know, it doesn't have to be really, you know, ridiculous, but and also depends if you're going to have retainers and if you're going to want an extra retainer. Basically, the people that hold stuff for you and can sell stuff for you on the market board, and then they can hold gold for you. You start out, I think, with one or two. I think it started with one, and then you can purchase extra ones. I'm not really sure. It's either one or two, and then you pay for two additional ones. But I think they're only like $1 or $2 for additional. But because I mean, one of the things about the inventory is that eventually your inventory gets so full that, see, now I have 4 retainers right now. So, but I mean, some people manage their inventory a lot better than others. I mean, but you knowing you with your Skyrim, you pick up everything and anything, so you'll someday end up with 4 retainers like me. So, but I mean, the subscription ain't that bad. I mean, I'm paying a lot because now I got the extra retainers, and because I updated to a collector's edition when I first started out, so I can have that leopard mount. But and then you could have it where you pay. I got the every 3 month with this, just like PlayStation Plus, and it's very convenient that way. But you know, they got the standard, you know, subscription. So, but you gotta you know, you go on the site, you look it up and see. Because for the most part, it's almost around the same as Elder Scrolls. And I think, I'm pretty sure. And then it depends on the extras that you want. So if you don't want, you know, the extras, then, you know, you won't be paying that much. And if you're going to enjoy the game and play it often, it's worth it, you know. But with this, you know, there is a lot to do. There is always something to do. There's a lot of fun stuff. There's, you know, I mean, there's actually a lot more to do on here than Elder Scrolls. And Elder Scrolls has a lot to do, but this has just that much more. Tons more. So, I mean, that's where all that extra, you know, when you're paying the subscription, that's where it's going to. And they're constantly on top of this. Square Enix. Constantly on top of this. How do I... Oh, I went the wrong way, right? Yeah. Oh, I should have repaired my gear. What am I thinking? Oh, I hear something. Really? Look what kind of mood you're in. Okay, what was I... Oh yeah, this area. He is usually here. But... Oh shit! I knew it! I fucking knew it! He's actually right there. I said, watch him be at the first location that I was given from the link. Look at that. There he is right there. Son of a bitch. Oh, what did I do? What the hell happened to the skill to heal your fucking... See, that's what I'm talking about. They got rid of shit that you're not able to... No, there's no more... There used to be the skill to heal your pet, and now that's ridiculous that you can't even heal your pet anymore. No, son of a bitch. And it's not even enrolled anymore. Alright, so I was still selecting. Alright, so I think I was going to use mana shift and one more. I think, yeah, Paka. What was add-on? No, I don't need that one. Reduces enmity. I don't need that. I should use Surecast, but what are the chances I'll ever actually use it? Don't need that. Removes a single damage over time effect from target party member other than self. Restores target's HP. I should use Erase. Yeah. Alright, so I already added that to my... Yeah, that's over there. Alright, so this is a damaged one, so that'll go here, and this one will go there, and then we'll put that one there. That's, yeah, and then this one we'll put there. Okie doke. I just find it very fucking annoying. What's the point of using the pet and unless you can use physic on it? I don't know. Maybe they let you use physic on your pets now. I'll have to try that and see if it actually works. There used to be a skill that would replenish their... They took it away. They fucking took it away. But I think it was actually the spell, it was actually the healer's spell, and the summoner was actually able to use it. It wasn't a summoner's spell, that was the thing. You were able to cross, whatever the fuck it was, I forgot the term, but yeah, you were actually able to use it. And because then the same thing with physic, summoners aren't healers. But at least I could still use physic. That's. But I would rather have that spell that benefits the pet though, because now their health goes down, and what the hell are you supposed to do? So I gotta see if I can use physic on it the next time I'm in a fight, and see what that does. But that's the thing now. I gotta go through each of my classes and see all the skills that they can no longer use, and which one of those are inside of role, and which ones can still be used. It's going to be so aggravating because I'm sure the ones that aren't going to be used anymore are the ones that I was using the most. And I should probably check the tank too, because fucking incredible. I don't know why they do See, I'm the kind of person where you leave well enough alone. And I hate change. I hate change. But yeah, I think maybe I'll be able to use physic on it. I'm gonna see. Let me go. Yeah, here's a fate right here. Let me go to one of the fates. And as his health goes down, I'll target him with physic. And see if it heals him. If it does, that's great. Oh, that's who I should actually, that's who I forgot about. My chocobo. I still got the Halloween, that's how long ago I played. I still got the Halloween barding on him. But yeah, he also fights by, yeah, see? I forgot. The chocobo fights for you. And then he levels up. And then he gets better. You can actually have armor on him. Alright, so he's rank 8 so far. Yeah, I'm setting him up. He's an attacker, basically. So if you put, so now with your chocobo, you could split up their skill points between defender, healer. But if you stick to one, they actually get, you know, an armor based on each thing that you choose for them. So otherwise, you know, if you split it up, then, you know, then they don't get anything. But if you stick to one, defender, healer, attacker, you know, they get once they're maxed out, you get a reward, and it's barding for them. It's like a really cool armor type looking barding. But that's if you stick to one thing, to one role for them, be it defender, healer, attacker. Now, being that I switch between tank and summoner, I don't need it to be a defender or a healer, and it still has, you know, a healing skill. I think it can actually heal you sometimes. Or no, let me see. Critical hit. Okay, no, it actually doesn't. Okay. I thought one time it was healing me. Oh no, you know what? You know what I did? I did have one of the healing, but I did respec when I found out about the barding they get. That's right. I actually did a respec and then had to start over with his leveling, not the leveling up, but the points. That's right. But yeah, that was basically once I had gotten the summoner, and the summoner has physic and can heal itself. So I didn't need the chocobo to be a healer. And defender is, you know, that's like, I mean, especially if I'm playing, if I'm using my tank doing solo stuff, he definitely doesn't need to be a defender, because then it's, you know, it's more, it would be better for him to be an attacker and help me kill shit. So yeah, but if you have it stick to one role, it earns really cool barding. It has a really cool look. So yeah, but otherwise, you know, if you're not, it's just, you know, if that doesn't matter to you, if you don't care about it, you know, the barding or whatever, then yeah, you could split up the points. You know, you could put it, you know, partly healer, partly defender, a little bit of, you know, each of the three. But the way I play, I'd rather it be an attacker with me, because, like I said, you know, one of my main roles is tank, and as a summoner, I already got the healing spell, so it doesn't need to heal me. And most of my classes are, you know, high leveled, so it definitely doesn't need to defend me. So having it as an attacker is like having another, you know, player, you know, alongside. So the chocobo. So when I'm playing as a summoner, I got the pet plus the chocobo, and doing stuff solo is basically a breeze. All right, so I can leave this region now. So now I could go to Central Shroud, and then the South Shroud, and the North Shroud. Alright, so we'll go to South Shroud first. Alright, so let's travel. Where's my, how much does it cost to go to the Shroud? Alright, 296 gold? Alright, yeah, I can afford that. I've got close to 900,000 gil, so I could spend 296. Alright. So now it's in Snake Moat in the South Shroud. Alright, Snake Moat. East, Central. There's Snake Moat right there. Okay, and I'm where? Oh, I'm actually not that far from it. Okay. Okay, that's done. Alright, so let's head to the central shroud and get the floating eyes. And central is to the northwest. So I will continue going this way then, I guess. We'll use the new one. Holy shit. My oh my. Alright, so I said we're going to Central Shroud, right? Yeah. I saw that light over there, and the first thing I thought of was runestone, like in Elder Scrolls. And I started looking around to see if Brittany was there. I was like, Brittany, runestone! Oh my. Okay, so now we're looking for the floating ice, Sorrel Haven. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to Sorrel Haven. And Sorrow Haven is right there in the west. And I'm down all the way over here. Okay. Froggy. Okay, so here's what I was telling you about. Now, like that person is doing a duty. Now, whatever they kill, I can't just go and kill what they're trying to kill. See? Unable to execute command, target is part of another, what did it say? Part of another player's duty. See now, but in Elder Scrolls, people could just come across and just, whatever mission you're doing, whatever quest you're doing, it can be interfered with by other people. And it's really ridiculous that they set it up that way. But in this, you know, when you're doing a duty, it can't, you know, the things that you're killing and what you're taking part in, it can't be interfered with by other people. So that's really good. And if you're with a group, just you and those people in the group will be taking part in that. It's like that person is killing something and I can't kill it. So I like that. I like that, you know, Square Enix has it, you know, that they set it up that way. That, you know, when you're doing something, it's, you're doing it. And, you know, somebody can't just come along, you know, and one-shot something that you're trying to do because you want to level up or whatever. You know, as opposed to in Elder Scrolls, there's dungeons that you're doing with somebody, and you got the champion rank 630s that just come that stick to those dungeons because they know they're one-shotting everything, and they know that it's a low-level dungeon, and they know that lower-level people are trying to level up. But they stay in there all day, killing everything. You know, one-shotting it, you know, ruining it for the people that are there for the purpose that they're there for. So, there are people that, you know, don't do the main quest and will speed run themselves to max level and then decide to do all the, you know, and if they're doing it just because they want to do their quest, that's one thing. But if they're getting to the max level just so they can fuck with the lower level people, that's what I have a problem with. But there's really nothing you can do about that, though. It's just fucked up. It's just something that you gotta, you know, deal with, basically. But it's just a shame that people go out of their way to ruin the game like that for people, but... So. And it goes back to that whole Call of Duty thing. The people that use the spawn traps and the leg switches and the aim bots, you know, hacking the hell out of the game. You know, yeah, it's a game, but people play the game to have fun, and it's, you know, they don't play the game because they want it to be ruined for them. So, what are you gonna do? You know, it's something we got to deal with. It's fucked up, but you know. But yeah, so Square Enix has it where when you're doing something, you know, unless you're just, you know, like going around, like if I'm gonna kill something here, and it's, you know, but if you're doing an actual daily duty, they can't interfere with that. But like if I'm killing this thing, somebody can, you know, come around and, you know, finalize the kill. That's not a problem, because you look around and there's tons of enemies, so it's not really a big deal. But if you're doing like a daily thing, it can't be interfered with, and at least that's good though, because that's something that you're doing for experience points and to level up. You know, I mean, going around and killing random things, you're not doing that to level up, you know. So, but like the duties, you know, you could do those over and over, and you do that specifically to level up. So that's why they have it set to where nobody can interfere with that you know, that you're doing that. And if ZeniMax would do that for Elder Scrolls, it would be a much better experience for people who just want to enjoy the game and not have somebody come around and one-shot shit all the time, you know. Ah, yes, and you found out about the GTA thing when we were playing. Yeah, that person was waiting for you to respawn so he could kill you again. Yep. Yeah. That's why whenever I play GTA Online, you know, whether I'm play with somebody or just me, I go to the invite only. And when you do invite only, you could do all of the activities. It's the don't ever do private server, because that one has limited, you know, you can't do all of the activities and shit. But invite only, you can do all of the you know, you could do races, missions, you know, and it'll group you with people. But then when that's finished, it brings you back to your invite only server, and you don't have to worry about being put in a full lobby, and then you're getting killed every time you respawn and getting your vehicle blown up over and over again. There is a moment, there is a chance that you can end up being put in a server, and that's when if a like in an instance where you're in your invite only and somebody is sending out an invite for a heist, and now you load yourself into that, you accept it, and you're going to do the heist, and then maybe the person decides to not do the heist. Now you exit that apartment, and now you don't get to go back to invite only. It's got you in the full lobby. Or let's say, you know, you load up a mission and you change your mind about the mission, and now you do quit, and there's a good chance it'll put you in a full lobby. Now, what Rockstar has to change is they got to be able to let you, if you're in a full lobby, you should be able to switch to an invite only, and not have to quit the online, go to single player, and choose again invite only. That's something that they got to fix. Alright, I remember there's a particular spot where these beady eyes show up. They're not just here in Sorrel Haven, there's a particular nook and cranny that they're at. No. Oh, now I'm going into Hope Seed Pond. Okay, yes, so... yeah, they're not just... I think Ambuscale Rock, yeah. Let me try getting to Ambuscale Rock. I think they were over there. Yeah, they're not just around, you know, just floating around. They're actually... oh no, no, these are the Revenants. These aren't the BDIs. Okay, shit. I forgot... I gotta look them up now. I forgot the spot that they're in. They're hiding in a particular corner. Were they down here somewhere? Wait, no, not this area then, but where's the bridge? Right there. No, they're not across there. I'll find them. I don't have to frickin' Google it. I know. No, they weren't. No, they're definitely not across there. No. There they are. Alright. So I finished him. So I did that. And now to head to North Shroud.
It's just fucked up. It's something that you gotta, deal with, basically.
And we can get to the North Shroud. Alright, so. There's the human race. They're called Hears. There's the elven race. There's the Rogaden. They look like they could be orcs, I guess. The Mikyote. The Ura, which are they're like human dragon hybrids. Then there's the little, I call them Pecks, but I don't know if anybody ever saw Willow, but they're like the little dwarf, little troll type characters. I forgot what they're called though. And then the Lalafels, they're called Lalafels. They're like little Oompa Loompa kind of things. And I think that's it, yeah. The Ura was the newest type. So yeah, so you got the humans, the orcs, the elves, the dwarfs, and the cats. The classes, they just added 2 new classes. There's the Red Mage and the Samurai. There's Machinist, Bard, Black Mage. You got the healer, the White Mages. You got the warriors, you got the paladins that are also tanks. You got the pugilists. You got the ninja class. You got the lancers, the dragoons. The lancers become dragoons. I know I'm forgetting something. The archer becomes the bard. The black mage, well, not black mage, but the thaumaturge becomes black mage. And then you got your crafting classes, which it is so much fun to do the crafting in this game. I mean, it's cool in Elder Scrolls, But in this, I mean, it's like really, you know, it's really like way more interactive than in Elder Scrolls. Like when you're doing like the carpenter thing, and you're actually doing a skill to do the carpenter, like whatever you're creating, and there's like a random chance for it to fuck up, basically. It's like, you know, you gotta like add, let me see if I, let me switch to my car, let me create something, let me, let's see, whoops, no. Alright, so let me create something real quick. Let's see. And if I have the materials also. I probably don't have the materials to create anything. Yeah, no. Oh, son of a... But yeah, so like, alright, so you got like all these skills here. So basically, if I was going to create something, you do steady hand, and then you do master's mend, and then you do basic synthesis. So once you do those things, they'll give you a better chance of creating something successfully and not having the thing break, basically. But see, if I was actually able, if I had the materials, if I was actually able to, you'll get a good, good sense of it. But yeah, but basically, when you're crafting something, you actually craft it. I mean, it's basically like, I mean, Elder Scrolls, you're at the table, you're crafting, but in this, you actually see yourself, you're doing, the carpentry thing or the blacksmithing thing, or like when you do minor, you're going to the when you're mining for materials and stuff. It's it's pretty cool, very interactive. Alright, so we're going after... Alright, so I just gotta find out what the name of the fate is for that dude. But he's in Proud Creek. And Proud Creek is right up there to the northwest. Air supply and don't disturb this grove. Alright, I don't think that's his fate, no. Alright, so what's the name of that dude again? Daedalus. Okay. Let me look him up. And yeah, I think I got all the races. I don't think there was any more. Human, elf, Malafel, Mikyote, Rogaden, Ura. So 6. There's 6. I don't think there's anything more than that. Yeah. Oh crap. I knew that was gonna happen. You can't just type in Daedalus. You gotta actually... Because now the fucking Google thinks I'm looking up the frickin' it actually knew what I was looking for. That is some fucking creepy shit. All I did was type FF and it comes up FF14 Daedalus. That is some fucking wicked, creepy fucking shit. Okay, the name of the fate is Rude Awakening. And Pratt Creek, alright, so air supply. So it's gonna be somewhere in this area. Because it says Pratt Creek. Alright, so there's a good chance that maybe it already was done and maybe there's just a few minutes before it actually comes back. So let's hope that's the case. And fates respawn, the kind that I'm going to, like the ones for the on the mark bills, like this one, these usually are anywhere between, they respawn like once it's completed, or if the time expires, it's at least 25, maybe 30 minutes. I think I've noticed that they respawn. Could be a little bit less, but yeah. So, and usually sometimes once, because there's a lot right now in this whole, you know, in all of this shroud area. And then sometimes once a few of these are gone, you know, then another one will pop up. But perhaps once this one is done, then the Daedalus one will show up. Oh, the time ran out. Okay. Oh yeah, and the interesting thing about these fates is that if you look at the names of them, it's like that one, Smells Like Tree Spirit. And that's a reference to the Nirvana song, Smells Like Teen Spirit. And this one, Breaking Bud, is reference to the series Breaking Bad. So like some of them will have references like that. There'll be the name of a song or something with like a TV show or a movie. So yeah, it's really interesting. A lot of them are like that. We'll go do that one while we're waiting for the main one that I'm here for. There's no telling how long, excuse me, it'll take for it to pop. But alright, so that dude, he might be headed, if he went in that direction, then the fate might be popping any minute now. Because I can't imagine any other reason why he'd be coming in this direction, other than that fate. And that's if, see now these mark bills that I had, these are from when I played the last time. It would be funny if this one is actually the one from, you know, if this is actually the one for today also. Let's see, I think they change. I think there's the ones that are weekly, and then there's the ones that are daily. The elite ones I think are weekly, and these ones are daily. So it'd be funny if this one was actually either yesterday's or today's. But this stack that I had was from the last time that I played, which was, I don't think I played any time this year, so it might have been around Halloween time. So, because like I said, I got the Halloween barding on the Chocobo. So unless I might have just put that on because it looks cool on them, but there's a good chance that the last time I played was, and in fact, it might have been during the Halloween event. So yeah, because I know I didn't do the Thanksgiving one, and then there was the Christmas one, and I meant to do those. So yeah, I think the last time I played was frickin' October. Yeah. That's a long time to put away from this game. That's wow. But that's how much time I was putting into Elder Scrolls. And then when I had gotten, I forgot when Skyrim Special Edition came out, because I know I was putting a lot of time in that when that released, and I was alternating between that and Elder Scrolls, because then I was playing that, and then I was playing Elder Scrolls, and then I put like a lot of time away from Skyrim, and it was playing Elder Scrolls that I got back into Skyrim again, and then I started playing the Special Edition more, and then I started streaming it. And then, of course, at that time I was probably putting time in The Witcher and probably Borderlands at that time. Actually, so I said I was going to go down to do this street, so let's do that. The one I need, there's probably like a good 5 or 10 minutes, 15 the most, before it pops. So we'll do another one in the meantime. And then I'll do a dungeon. I'll show you guys a Final Fantasy dungeon. I'll do one as a summoner first, and then I'll do one as a tank. Okay, I can heal my pet with physic. Actually, no, it's not healing them. Son of a bitch. Wow. That's it. Basically, he's gonna die and I gotta resummon him again. shit. Alright, so there's Rude Awakening. It just popped. Let's make our way back there. Oh, the bat. Oh, shit. Preston, who are you saying that to? Welcome to the stream, but who are you saying that to? And, yeah, Britt, once I finish this fate, then, yeah, then we can jump into Elder Scrolls, and I'll just move the stream over to Elder Scrolls, basically. Okay, I don't know why you're saying that, but, it's a little weird. I don't know. Where's... Oh shit, it's up. Oh, I gotta find a way up there. Ah, shite. Oh, yeah, oh, I gotta switch to my tank. Oh wait, but I don't even know what skills I'm not even going to be able to use. I'm going to have to wing it. I'll just use what's available. I ain't going to worry about going into the frickin' thing and reselecting. You know, I could... You know what? I could take him as a summoner. I hit the wrong enemy, but... Hey, he's not so tough, okay. He's part of the Mark builds, so yeah, he wasn't... Some of the ones that are part of the elite marks, some of those, so like Open the Ashen was easy, but there are some of those that are pretty tough every now and then. But for the most part, the ones on the regular, the Mark builds, they're soloable. I don't think I've ever come across any that aren't, especially the ones that are part of the like a leader type fate. Alright, so these are the ones that are pretty, they have some challenge to them. These are in a whole other region. Alright, so I'm gonna end this here. Oh, well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. It's always good to be called awesome. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna be ending this stream. Everybody who's here, I'm gonna be starting the Elder Scrolls, and I'll be streaming that. So everybody head over to that. Me and Brittany will be playing Elder Scrolls, and I'll be streaming it. So just head over to that one. So yeah, so Britt, yes, start up the game, and I'll meet you there. And we'll continue the hunt for the sky shards and the lore books, and then I'll look up to see if there's a map for those skill books, which there most likely will be. I'm pretty sure somebody made a map for those, because, you know, I don't think we're the only ones that want to actually look for all of those those particular books. There's definitely other people, so there's a map for everything. Just like Assassin's Creed, you got a map for the feathers and the Templar flags, so, and the treasures. And yeah, even the Elder Scrolls treasure chests, there's probably definitely a map for those, so if you want to find those too. But for now, we'll stick to the sky shards and the main lore books. And what we'll do is, when we finish a region of its sky shards and lore books, then we'll look for that region's, skill books, and then, track down whatever treasure chests, because don't forget, they respawn anyway, so there's really no need to look up a map for them. I mean, we find them randomly, but look at you. Alright, so I'm ending this here, and end the stream, and then whoever's left viewing, just follow us into the Elder Scrolls stream. Let me actually end this in a spot where I'm not going to get ransacked. Yeah, here's a good spot. Well, no, those guys, they move around a lot. Actually, I'm actually done with the shroud, so yeah, I can go back to my main area, the main transporting area. And in fact, I'll pick up another stack of bills, the bounty bills, before I back out. That way, if I ever play again, I got more bounties to do. And let me visit a mender. Hey, you. Yeah, so good to hear your voice again. So how do you like Final Fantasy?
It looks good. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know about the fighting.
Yeah. Well, don't forget there's every now and then they do like they do like a free like a 7-day free week. But if you were to start up the game always comes with the game comes with like if you were to download it, you know, digitally, you'll be able to play it free for 30 days. And then you could just, you know, stop right there, and then just like, you know, delete the game basically, if you didn't actually like it. And if you did like it, then, you know, you can choose, you know, the subscription that's best for you. But I would say keep it, because every now and then you know, there's a free week. You know, they do that pretty often, where it's, you know, free to play for 7 days. So, you know, download it, you play it free for a month, and then leave it alone. And then, you know, I'll always, you know, check to see when they're doing, you know, the free week. And then you log on, and then you're playing for free again. You know, and then you leave it alone until they do that next. You know, it's just, but the thing is though, they don't do it, you know, so close together. It's, you know, it's not that they do it rare. It's just that, you know, they put some time in between that. So like I said, I mean, you know, if you actually, you know, enjoyed, you know, if you were to play it and enjoy it, you know, you find the subscription that works best. And it's almost about the same as Elder Scrolls, and I think a little bit cheaper, but I think it's around the same thing, like, you know, $15. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I haven't looked it up in a long time. I know I pay. It's pretty up there, but it's every 3 months, and that's why I put it for every 3 months, because of where it's at now. So.
Yeah.
But it's fun though. It's really fun. I mean, I enjoy playing it, but it's been a while since the last time I played. I mean, I did start it up when because I had to do the update for the expansion, because I got the expansion last month. And that's when I found out that there was so many changes that they made, and it's probably, I gotta look up and see what else. What?
Well, the reason why I wanted to, you know, Elder Scrolls for the Skyrim. I really do not know any of the story.
Oh yeah.
Nothing about them.
Yeah, because you never played any of the other Final Fantasy games, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13.
No.
Oh man.
I don't know anything about it.
Wow, yeah. But even I mean, it's easy to get into even if you've never played, because this has nothing to do with any of those. Because this is Final Fantasy Online, so it's set in that type of, you know, world. But, you know, there was an event where they brought in the character Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. So when I showed you my character, when I switched to the Bard outfit and you saw her hair, that's actually, you were able to to get her hairstyle from, you know, and you actually as a reward for doing the event, you get her outfit, Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, which is pretty cool. But yeah, and then they also you get Clouds, the character from Final Fantasy 7. You get his outfit from Final Fantasy Advent Children, Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children. But yeah, I mean, you know, for you know, anybody who's never played any of the Final Fantasy games, you could still, you know, play this game having never played those and still enjoy this, because if you're a fan of RPGs and MMOs, then, you know, so but I mean, you know, in general, not just you, but like in general, if you're a fan of RPGs. But the thing about this, as opposed to Elder Scrolls, is that there's a lot more dialogue, a lot more reading, and there's a lot of cutscenes. But that's what's awesome about it, and that's what's, you know, because that's, you know, if you've ever played the Final Fantasy games, you would know that it's very, very, you know, cutscene oriented. It's basically an interactive movie, like an anime movie, basically. I mean, but that's what makes it awesome, though, is that's what drags you, that's what, you know, brings you into the story, is their cutscenes. So there's a lot of dialogue, There's a lot of NPCs, you know, talking and everything like that. And I know you hate that in Elder Scrolls. You're always skipping, and this being so story driven, I see people skipping dialogue so much. Like, I'm standing there watching, you know, like, I'll be talking to the NPC, and people will show up, hand in the quest, and then leave. And I'm like, you really don't care about the story? I mean, it's like, so yeah, I mean, no, not you. I mean, like, no. I mean, you know, the people that I see coming up to the NPC and then leaving right away. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, you don't really care about the story. It's like, but I mean, yeah, it's like, I can't imagine, you know, playing this and not knowing what's going on. So, I mean, yeah. And that's why I said that I don't really stream this, because I listen to every single, even just like a little minor, you know, side quest, I'll still, you know, talk to the NPC and read the dialogue before, you know. I don't really skip any dialogue. The only thing I do skip is when I do a dungeon, if I did it already, I'll skip the cutscene. That way, you know, I don't have the people sitting there waiting. But a dungeon that I never did, then yeah, I'm going to sit through the cutscene. And that's where we come into the whole thing about the speedrunners. They'll desert you. They'll leave you behind, and they don't really give a shit. And it doesn't matter if they care that, you know, that you're trying to enjoy the story, blah, blah. They'll be pricks and say, you can just read it in the end. Which is fucked up, because if you haven't, you know, if you're doing the dungeon for the first time, you're enjoying an RPG, you don't want to just skip it and then go, because that takes the experience of it out of it. You know, when you're doing the dungeon, it's the story, and the cutscene is part of that. To just go into an inn and see it in the book and just view the cutscene, it's different that way. You won't enjoy it the same way as if you're doing it part of the dungeon right then and there. I don't know, but so yeah, I don't know. That's me and those that are the same way. Right. Alright, so yeah, let me back out of this now. I forgot if I do log out or exit game. Oh yeah, just, yeah, log out. Okay, not exit, right. Return to title screen. Oh shit, I haven't played it so long, I forgot which one I do. I don't remember if I just exit the title screen or log out and exit game, right. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Alright.